Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome in. You saw on Twitter, I'm assuming. I'm assuming you've seen. Why is the background music not playing? I can't believe this. Hang on one second. There we go. Play. Play. Hang on. Sometimes it's got to be set to something else. Hold on a moment. No, not filters. Ashkariel showing. There we go. Yes! Anyway, so memberships are going to be a thing likely sometime today. YouTube is being a butt. Unfortunately, I will have to cast YouTube into the black hole. I'm joking. But we were planning to have them up pretty much like immediately. But sometimes these things happen where like it'll take a bit to like actually register that you want to open them up. So it is going to open up tonight. It's just it's a little slow. So it may I'm planning, you know, we're going to be here for a little bit. So don't worry. Everything's okay. You will be attending. I think I could say the name of it. I think that's fine. You will be getting ready to attend Marimomi flight training. That's right. You will be finally getting your wings and learning how to fly. That is the name of the memberships as once they open up. Yeah. It's exciting. You're gonna be learning how to fly. You're out of the jar and into the air, you know? I'm so proud of you. So yeah. I'm excited for you guys to finally see the emotes and badges and some of the content. In fact, you know what? Let me get my marker out because we're gonna erase that off our list of things to talk about today. Let's go ahead and very quickly touch on, yeah, memberships are a thing and they're happening. They're gonna be happening soon. There's content already? No, not yet. But I know what I want us to do. We're gonna talk with management about it. Touch grass? No. Touch sky! Exactly. That's exactly right. We will be touching the sky. Your wings will grace the stars themselves and glide across galaxies. I will teach you this skill. Tron watch along when? Okay, so that is something that I'm really wanting to do. I would love for us to watch Tron together. I would love for us to do a lot of watch-alongs together. I was thinking of doing some maybe like write with me streams. So we do like some poetry writing or maybe some journal with me, you know? Some journaling, some writing where it's just, you know, we just get together, do like kind of a Pomodoro, I think is what it's called, where you just we'll write for like 25 minutes, talk for 5 minutes, go back to writing for 25 minutes, you know? A book club would be good. I think a book club would be fun. I would have to talk with management about that. I assume it would be okay. Epic, like the musical? I haven't. Now that I think about it, I don't remember the last time I sat and watched like Epic front to back. So maybe. It will be hard for me not to want to sing though. Would you like a taste of? No. Stop that. Stop that immediately. Hermes is the best though. I want that known. It's gonna be dangerous. No. Stop. Lord of the Rings? I would love that. What if we watched the Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings movies all at once? What if we watched all of them? Like, maybe not all at once. Maybe that's a lot. Maybe that's a long day. Maybe that's a long day. Maybe not that. But I think it would be cool if we watched, like, if we did watch-alongs where we start with The Hobbit and go all the way to Return of the King, right? We start with The Hobbit, like the first movie, and then go all the way to Return of the King. All right, not all at once. Just like one day we're gonna watch The Hobbit, then we're gonna watch we're gonna watch Unexpected Journey, then we're gonna watch the Desolation of Smaug, and then Battle of the Five Armies another time, right? So we'll watch one movie. Each movie will be its own stream. Lord of the Rings watch-along weekends. Oh, that would be fun, though. I would be so down, though. I would love that. Would you love that? I have a feeling I know what some of you want. I have a feeling I know that some of you want me whispering in your ear. That is, we'll talk about that. I don't have a mic to do ASMR, unfortunately. Not currently. ASMR Caeriel. But perhaps down the line, if we get such a microphone, perhaps, you know, I could whisper sweet nothings into your ear. Reading ASMR stream, that'd be exciting. I think that would be really fun. I think some sort of like whispering. How about a poetry ASMR? Oh, that would be really fun. I'd combust if we got an ASMR stream. Aw, Ranelli. Oh my god, a bedtime story. What if I wrote you a bedtime story? What if I wrote you all a Marimomi bedtime story? Welcome home, cheater /J. Love you, Ash. Okay. Alright, okay. Listen, I did what had to be done. A bedtime story? Give me time to cook that one up. That one I can't just, like, whip that up. I can't just, you know, summon that into existence. And for anybody who didn't watch the Minecraft stream, and you might be curious as to what the Welcome Home Cheater is about. So, you know what? Actually, let's also talk about that. We'll circle back to memberships, but I do want to very quickly talk about the Welcome Home Cheater meme. So, last night, LAMENTUS first stepped foot onto the soil of the FSP Minecraft server. And I am excited for Minecraft streams in the future. I do want to build a giant Marimo for us to live in. I think that would be amazing. I am trying to think of a way that perhaps I could get like a Marimo in a jar and then fill it with water. Like I don't know if that's something I can do right now. And I don't know if that would be feasible for like a base, but it's something that I will try to do. Happy, thank you for the super. Congratulations on opening your memberships. I'm happy to have another piece of wonderful news. Aw. I'll be listening while I head to work, so let me send a super chat now. Aw, Happy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super, and I hope that I can help you you know, help you relax while you get ready to head into work. Good luck at work. like an aquarium build. I was thinking of it, but we'll have to. I think it'll just be like a statue instead of an actual base. But we could put fish in it, you know. But it'll be cool. We could put a dolphin in it. Now I have to figure out how to get a dolphin. Anywho, so we set foot on soil, and it was, is it possible to get Marimo? I thought they were endangered and they're an invasive species issue. We are talking about Minecraft. But yes, you also, even in real life, you could, yeah, we are talking about Minecraft. But I will say though, Bob, even in real life, you can get Marimo, but they're specifically for like aquariums. The issue that I have with them is, as you pointed out, they are endangered. So I don't necessarily mind if people have Marimo, so long as they take very, very good care of them. But I find more often than not, people use them as just sort of dressing for their fish tank, and that I don't crazy love. So it's one of those things where I do kind of think that maybe you should just get fake Marimo, right, for a fish tank, unless you are somebody who could take very good care of that ball of adorable moss, you know. Otherwise, I think we should be leaving them to the rivers and lakes in which they are natural, you know. A large pom-pom would suffice. I agree, Leon. I agree. Anywho, back to our tale of lament. Back to our tale of bringing lament. Oh, I certainly brought lament yesterday. So, yesterday, Liron thought it would be an excellent idea to host a little tournament. And in said tournament, Liron said whoever gets the most diamonds, whoever gets 64 diamonds first will be the ones who win the tournament. And that eventually changed into whoever has the most diamonds at the end of the hour are the ones who win the challenge. So Shiki and I, as Shiki lives, Shiki and I were paired together, because of course we were. And it was our job to try to find the diamonds required in order to win the day. Now, Caelen, this was his first time playing Minecraft. I hope he had fun. I did try to make things pleasant for Caelen. However, once competition was on the line, see, this is where everything changes. Now, I believe a Wagyu dinner was on the table. I might have thrown that away. In order to win this, I might have tossed that to the side. And so, I was laughing so hard, I got lightheaded at the end there. Oh no. Lem always says, be careful what you wish for. It's true. You giving him that iron sword was the sweetest and was very benevolent of you. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted him to well, and I saw the clip of him saying, like, I'm gonna kill him with the iron sword that he gave me. I'm like, what is this poetry? That felt like we were RPing for a second. Only the iron sword, crafted by Ashkariel himself, could slay the beast. And as Ashkariel lost control of himself, it was up to his loyal hound, Caelen, to slay the beast with the very sword he forged at the start of their journey. Like, that was some poetry right there. I love the drama. Well, and so, okay, so I didn't see the other chats. I don't know if anything happened. I am quite familiar with VTuber events and how these things go sometimes. So, as we were playing it out, I knew, once I realized what I was going to do, I knew in my kingdom of hearts that the boys would find that shit hilarious. I knew the boys would find that hysterical. So I was like, I'm gonna just do it, right? Because we were strip mining for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You're usually right? I'm always right. Oh, honey, I'm always right. And so we were strip mining for maybe not 30 minutes. That's a bit of an exaggeration. But we were strip mining for a long time. And it's not even the stripping I know that the Mari Momies wanted to see, so why bother? You know? So, we learned that when Ash goes silent, he is scheming. When I go very quiet, just know that something horrible is about to happen. When I go quiet, something very bad is about to happen. So, I go quiet. The scheme is hatched. Off I go. I don't know how many of you were there, but you might have seen me get lost because Shiki mines like a barbarian. Shiki mines like an absolute loon. And I've never seen anyone mine like that. I've seen the shorts, like those Minecraft shorts where somebody mines willy-nilly, just goes all over the place. But I was like, nobody actually mines like that. And then I watched Shiki mine, and I was like, heard. I was like, you know what? I will let Shiki take care of this. So off I went back to the apartments where I knew there was diamonds, and to Roscoe's house, Roscoe Senpai's house, where I knew there were diamonds, and Rizar Senpai's house, where once again I knew there were diamonds. The quest was not mine the diamonds. The quest was have or get. That was the pursuit. Not attain through mining means. I merely followed instructions. And if that upset you, I have horrible news for LAMENTUS. I have horrible news for you about LAMENTUS because we are villains. We don't play fair. The rules were never established, so I bent them. I didn't break the rules, I bent them. And we won. And I'm happy. You didn't cheat technically. Exactly, I didn't break the rules, I didn't cheat. I'm so proud. This man is a lawyer as a side gig. I just can't prove it. And Rizar was very sweet. Rizar was very sweet. Did you give the diamonds back? I did give the diamonds back. I didn't take them. I'm not horrible. I'm a villain. I'm not a monster. Villains doing villain things. Fork found in kitchen. Cheating implies there were rules to begin with. It's true. It's true. Don't by me. At least you didn't rob your senpais. Well, I'm not a monster. I wasn't about to rob them. Getting diamonds in Minecraft is hard. LAMENTUS was for real lamenting yesterday. Well, and the best part was, so Shiki and I won the diamond chase, right? The diamond chase we won. And then I seem to recall there was a second challenge. There was a coliseum of sorts. Who won that one? I don't remember. Morimomis, could you possibly remind me? Who won in the gladiatoria arena? Who was that? Our god did, of course. You're damn right, Kit. That's right. To be fair, I was very proud. But you know what else I'm proud of? I'm also very proud of the fact that memberships are open, baby. Memberships are open. So, you know, Marimomis, if you'd like to attend flight school, if you'd like to attend Marimomi flight training, the opportunity is yours. Menshi, it is finally time. It is time. Let's go. Everyone get excited. Get excited. As I said, I have plans. I have plans and ideas for memberships. We'll be flying moss balls. You have little wings. Wait, right now? Yes, right now. Right this second. They are open right now. Isn't that crazy? There's a bunch of things I want to do. There they are. Because I was like, at least I believe they are. Min. Hey, let me get my glasses out. Oh, we need glasses. Minminshi, Nepturnity, Strawberry Kai, Gallows, Jessica. Oh my. Okay. All right. One at a time. Relax. Relax. I can't see anymore. Okay, I have to go to the viewer. I have to check the other thing now. It's too fast. Okay, I have to check the other. Okay, all right. Well, look at you. Look at your little badges. Oh, look at your little badges. Oh, my adorable Marimomies. Look at you. Oh, so cute. We're so green. It's very green. And you know, with time, the longer you stay in Marimomi flight training, the more wings you'll gain until that glorious day when you reach my level. Well, at least in terms of wings. We'll make flight experts out of you all yet. But let me thank everybody before I forget. Jess, Feline, Mia, Moonfairy, Telesta, Lilla, Diana, Kit, Aria. Oh, that's a fun name to say. Hakuchumu, what a fun name. Mochi, Rosa, Kirby. You brought out the Smash announcer in me. Kirby! Steve! Sorry. Bold Impact, Lunar, Sakura, Isa, Shroomy, Just Another Fan, Elsie, Ellie. Oh, Ellie, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my goodness, thank you for the 5 gifted. Moon Lover, Moon Valky, Saris, Nos. That's a hard one to say. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Asteria Nix, Eula, thank you guys for joining. Strawberry Kai, thank you for the gifted. Settle Gawa, thank you for joining. Minsu, thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time here. Okay, well, I lost where I was. Oh no, I scrolled down too far. Oh no. There we go. Beast, thank you. Luderboon, thank you. Mini, thank you. Zeal, thank you. And thank you. Synodin, thank you. The VTuber hole deepens, thank you. Soren, thank you. Aisha, thank you. Ponya, thank you. Nita, thank you. Feline, thank you for 5 gifted. Oh my goodness. Just Another Fan, thank you for the 5 gifted. Diana, thank you for the 5 gifted. Pumper, thank you for joining. Let's see. Who Renendez? I hope I said that right. Thank you for joining. Warped Void, thank you for joining. It's Amia. It's Samia. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Bob, thank you for joining. Shoo, thank you for joining. Ember, thank you for joining. Aisha, thank you for the gifted. Magic, thank you for joining. Woski, thank you for joining. Everybody, oh my goodness, everybody, thank you guys. Thank you so. Oh, okay. Am I getting caught up? Am I getting caught up? I think that's Appy. Thank you. No, it's just everyone relax, okay? All 10 emotes are out. All 10 emotes. Let's go. Everybody, let me see the emotes. Let me see them. Let me see them emotes. Let me see them. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so cute. I am adorable. I am truly adorable. Oh my me. Wow. Look at us. Is that a bonk emote? Yes. I believe I can fly. Thank you for the super kit. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Everybody, thank you so much. Look at all of them. Look at all them emotes. Oh my goodness. Love it. The little Marimos are so cute, I'm crying. That's you guys. Marimo got added next to my day. It did. Look how cute. Minsu, thank you for the super. Happy membership day. Happy membership day, everyone. Happy membership day. The bonk one is adorable. I have a feeling that will get used quite a bit. I'm having cute aggression right now. I'm having it, and I've never had cute aggression towards myself. This is truly a new one. The bonk. I love these emotes. They are truly far too cute. They are so cute. The hearts I love. I love the hearts. The little glow sticks. Aren't they cool? One day we'll do a karaoke stream together and we'll use the glow sticks. I'm very adorable. Look how much green in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm very happy right now. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at you all. Mito, more green. Thank you for spoiling us with Menshi so soon. I can't wait to earn my wings. I can't wait for you to get your wings too, Mito. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Everybody's so green. It's as things should be. The thinking one. The thinking one is very accurate. The moss is spreading onto everything. It's true. Hi, how are you? I'm doing very, very well. Our memberships are open, so I'm excited. Benja, I hope you're doing well too. Drink a Red Bull. I think I'm backed off of energy drinks for now. Instead, I've switched over to tea, which I have right now. Orange Pico. Gifted wings. Elsie, thank you for the super. Congrats on the membership, Ash. Thank you so much. Bold, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's nice seeing all the green. It is lovely. Penny, thank you so much for joining our Marimomi flight training. You guys ready for flight training? You guys got your goggles? You ready to fly? And just like that, a bunch of Marimomis earn their wings. It's true. Gifted wings. Thank you for the gifted wings. Tomato, welcome to flight training. Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna touch the stars. We are. We're gonna glide through the stars. Minsu, thank you for the gifted. Warp, thank you for the super. Oh my, guys, this is too much. Guys, please, please. I was supposed to be doing unit work, but menshies are more important. Thank you, Warped. But do your work too. But thank you, I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. Claudric Clamar. Awesome name. Oh my, you, everything is so green. Congrats on opening memberships. Ash, can't wait to until we can fly. I can't wait to see you all flying too. Thank you, Claudric. Thank you for the super. Ame, thank you for joining flight training. Seti, thank you for the super. Soon, the green will cover all that we see. Congrats on the menshi. Thank you, Seti. Now I'm thinking of Kendrick. That's my goat right there. I was waiting for this day. Happy Menshi! What if I fall while learning? Well, let me ask you, Shu. Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up and try again. It's from Batman. Will you catch us? Of course I will. I'll be right there with you the whole time. I love Lamentus. What a name. Sorry, I'm like 30 minutes late. I'm at Walmart. That's awesome. I'm so happy. Good thing we look so bouncy. We truly do. We will grow like algae in the sky. It's true. Getting noticed by my god, get noticed. Get perceived. Haven't used that in a while. But yes, isn't that exciting? Memberships. Lament the day. What a wonderful day. Vanya, thank you for the super. Congrats on the menshi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a wonderful day. Pip, thank you for joining flight training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's an exciting day today. There's a lot going on right now. There is a lot going on right now. But yes, it's very exciting indeed. Glad you're happy, Ash. I am happy. I'm very happy. I'm always happy with my Mari Momies at my side. Especially today, where I can teach you guys how to fly. You know, we could do watch-alongs. We can do some writing streams. I feel like writing streams is a fun membership idea, right? Where it's like, oh, we'll do some like write poems with me, journal with me, you know? Those strike me as fun membership ideas, and I know you guys were pretty excited about the idea of it, so I think that's a good idea. Rex, thank you for joining the flight training. Marimomi flight training. That's just fun to say. Looking forward to writing and journaling streams. Writing. It's when we write and we journal at the same time. Writing. I'm glad you're excited though, Addie. On my bro's birthday, I get yum food soon. Oh, let's go, Ori. Minsu, thank you for the super. I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. Do you think about it every night and day? That you'll spread your wings and fly away? I don't know about an NSFW night. I don't know about all that, Matt. A book club would also be a cool idea. I think a book club would be a really fun idea. We'll have to see. We'll have to see on that one, but I think that'd be really cool. Scared of airplanes, so I'm glad I'm getting my own wings. Phew. Heck yeah. You'll be able to fly all on your own, Isa, and thank you for the super. You'll have no more need for planes. Sanewin, I hope I said that right. Thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Book club is kind of cute. I think the book club's a cute idea. Riri, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. And Danny, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Danny! I said every time I hear Danny now, I do think of I think of Jorge saying like, Danny! I see you, Danny! Danny! Well, I think he was talking to Danny Mata, but like there were 3 other Dannys also making content about Epic, so nobody knew which Danny it was. Danny! Danny! That's how I say Danny now. Danny! His voice is iconic. The start of the Danny War, yeah, that was an epic. That was truly an epic moment. Mama Angel Cat, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Curious about why it's flight training. So cute. Because you guys get to grow your wings. Lila, thank you for the super. Happy membership day. Congrats. We look so cute next to our names. This will be a birthday present to myself. Aww. Wait, is this your birthday? Can't wait to fly with you in the future. Just to think of a wonderful thought. Is it your birthday? Lila? Oh my goodness. It is. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lila. It's time for the traditional Ashkariel birthday song. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There you go. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Lila! Yay! Oh boy. Anywho, I do have some unfortunate news. I do have some sad news. Sad news to share. Sad news, very sad. I'm writing it off my notes, but I have sad news. Everybody get ready for sad news. Sad news. Sad news. It's cold outside. It's cold in space. It's so cold. That is the sad news. Harry Doley, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. But no, it is sad outside. It is sad in my heart, and it is sad outside. Ellen, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Mint, thank you for the super. I think my super got lost in a sea of green earlier. Congratulations on Menchie opening. Oh, Mint, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the super. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. Daisy, thank you for the super. Happy flight day. From the moment you debuted, I knew you'd become my Oshi. Can't wait for fun moments to come. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. Spectre, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Thank you. I'm very overwhelmed right now. Ash, just joined stream. How are you? We're good, D. We got Marimomi Flight Training opened. It's still hot here. It's very cold here, and the reason why this is sad is because in outer space, it gets so cold that you can't skateboard anymore. So sad. I'm afraid I can't ride my board anymore. Yeah, so that is a bummer. I was very excited to learn how to stop, or I guess not learn, but relearn how to ride properly. But unfortunately, it's freezing cold. And the indoor skate park, I think an indoor skate park might be a good idea. just to be able to learn again, because it's, you know, it's getting to the point where it's too difficult to ride now. Clizzy X six Clizzy. I hope I said that right. Thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Lily, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. And Chikai, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Congrats on memberships, Ash, my king. Thank you, Silva. Thank you. But yes, it is unfortunate I can no longer ride my board. This is so sad. Ashkariel, bringer of lament, lamenting the loss of riding his board. Have you tried ice skating? Okay, so fun fact, and this is a good transition into our next topic. You just got it too. I know, kid. I'm so sad. I just got my board. It's so sad. Ash from LAMENTUS, lamenting. Try snowboarding? I would like to try snowboarding. But to answer the question, I have tried ice skating before. But it was a skill that I kind of let fall by the wayside. And I only really got back into skating, not necessarily skating on my own, but skating, watching others skate because of a little show, a little series called Yuri on Ice. And Yuri on Ice got me back into figure skating in a big bad way, and I was all about it. Unana, thank you for joining the Marimomi Flight Training. And I see the Marimomis are familiar with Yuri on Ice. So, Yuri on Ice was the show that got me back into figure skating. Unfortunately, all of my favorites are pretty much retired now. Yuzuru, our king, our goat. Yuzuru, Keegan, Amos, all our goats are pretty much. I think Amos is retired now. I know Keegan's gone. Yuzuru's gone. Yeah, not necessarily as if they're not figure skating anymore. They're still doing stuff. Like, they're still in the scene, but they're not around anymore. Shoma, I remember Shoma. I remember, who was the other one? There was another skater that I was getting, like, very attached to. Javi. I think it was, no, it wasn't Javi. Shoma, yeah, Shoma is genuinely a legendary skater in my mind. Yuzuru is obviously the GOAT. I know how we feel about a certain boy. I'm gonna tread very lightly here. If you're a Yuzuru fan, there's definitely a skater that you are probably not crazy about. Lynn, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. But I have some friends who were very into Nathan Chen as well. I have no beef with Nathan. Yuzuru is my guy. At the end of the day, I'm happy for all figure skaters. I think everybody brings something unique. My thing is, if you're going to skate, my friend, you need to be fabulous. And Nathan is fabulous. I feel that Nathan's outfits do not do the man the justice he so richly deserves. That's my issue. That's my only issue with Nathan's skating, is that my boy, we gotta talk about these outfits. Like, these outfits ain't it. All right, like, these outfits aren't it. But in terms of skating, absolute beast. He is a monster on ice. He is, like, Nathan is crazy, you know? I'm in no position to criticize his skating, but his outfits, I was like... now, to be fair, I don't believe Nathan gets a lot of say over which outfits he rocks. I think that that's something that he doesn't get to necessarily pick himself. I think that's, like, chosen for him. To my knowledge, anyway. You would look amazing in the outfit. There's one... I'm gonna see if I can find it. There's one outfit in particular that Yuzuru rocked. Yeah, it's the blue one. There's a certain VTuber man that I actually kind of associate with one of these outfits, even though, like, it's not like he's ever worn this. There's a certain purple-haired psychic boy that I kind of associate with Yuzuru's blue outfit. I don't know why, but I just heavily associate him with that outfit. It might be the idol outfit, but I just heavily associate the two outfits, like in a positive way, you know, like, because it's no secret it's no secret that purple-haired psychic boy is that's a Kamiyoshi right there. That's the goat right there. But yeah, it's yeah, like I feel like I would rock some of Yuzuru's outfits, but that one I would love to see, like, VTubers in figure skating outfits. I know which one the Marimomis would like to see me in. Hang on. Okay, there's this moment that everybody points out. So I type in my goat, my head of the table, my ice skating chief, right? And the first thing that pops up is this figure skater's name and then Japanese flag. I swear Keegan is more known Keegan is more known for that moment than his own skating, because it was such a genuinely nice thing of him to do, and he probably didn't even think about it. That's just the dude that Keegan is. He's just that sweet of a dude. I love Keegan. I just think he's the best. If you don't know, it was Keegan, Amos, and Yuzuru were on, like, the podium, and they started playing the national anthem, right? Japan's national anthem. And so they're, like, taking a moment to just kind of, you know, like, be quiet and respectful. And Keegan realizes that Yuzuru isn't able to face the flag. Like, he's not able to actually face the flag. So he holds up the flag so Yuzuru can face it. It was very sweet. It was very, very sweet. It was during the Olympics, wasn't it? Yes, that was a very, very cool moment. And you gotta, like, I have to imagine that being in that era where, like, I think that to me was, like, where some of the heaviest of heavy hitters were skating. Yuzuru Hanyu, Nathan Chen, Keegan Messing, Amos, Shoma, right? Like, I can't imagine being in that group. Like being, like, just a name in the shuffle in that point in time, you know? Unreal. Frail, thank you for joining the Marimomi flight training. It was such a cool moment. But I'm gonna see if I can. So if you look up Keegan Messing Tarzan, he did a Tarzan routine where it's the scene in the Disney's Tarzan where they're, like, messing up the jungle, or, like, not messing up the jungle, messing up the camp, right? Keegan did that routine. That's the outfit I imagine Marimomis would like to see me in. I can't do the whole thing, but yeah, I don't know why Keegan was brave enough to be like, yeah, I'm gonna just go out in a loincloth. I'm gonna just do that. Decisions were made. They were excellent decisions. Excellent decisions were made that day. Artist, you know what to do. Which one would you like to see yourself in? Well, technically, it's not a real skater. I'll say that. Technically, it's not a real skater, but Victor's outfit. Victor, like, that sort of, like, hang on. It's the, like, his sort of, like, not his, like, not the jacket. It's that sort of, like, purple-ish one that he wears, like, that one. You know, like, it's sort of purplish, like, no, it's purple. It's purple. Yeah, but yeah, that's the one I would want to rock. Like the older outfit. All right. HD, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Based, the one that matched Yuri. Yes. Yuri! I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. Not JJ's. I do love JJ. Oh, it's taking me a lot. Did your favorite figure skater sing his own song? I think not. Now I rule the... No. But just thinking of, like, Yuri! See you next level. Liar! Liar! Lied to me? Lied to me. Lied to me. You built your foundation on banana fish and Yuri on Ice. And now what do you do? And now you sit on a throne of shonen. You sit on a throne of shonen slop! No, I'm joking. I'm of two minds about it. Like, on one hand, I totally get it. I totally understand Mappa being like, we're gonna do shonen stuff now. Totally understand. Like, on one hand, I get it. Because, like, that's where the money is. I get it. But you look me in my eye, and you tell me that Yuri on Ice did not make money. You tell me Banana Fish did not make money. You know? Like, abandoned their Fujoshi and Fudanshi. Abandoned us. You know? Yaoi's where the money is. I agree with you, chat. I agree with you, Kita. It's one of those things where I'm just sort of, like, baffled, right? Because I'm like, I understand that maybe, like, the demographic is wider, right? Like, it's a larger pond. I get that. But I would have given my left kidney for season 2 of Yuri on Ice. I would give you my halo for the second season of Yuri on Ice. You know? Well, and that's the thing, too, when they were like, we're going to do a movie. I don't want a movie. I want season 2. I don't want promotional art. I want season 2. I will never not be upset. How many kidneys do I have? 4. Angels have a lot of kidneys. Paradoli! Wait, is that gift? Wait a minute. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Can I have one? Maybe. If you play your cards right. I just feel like Greedy AF, why do you need 4? What do you need 4 for? Because I like them. Because I enjoy them. Gifted wings! Thank you for 5 gifted wings. Listen. I understand. Me with Skate the Infinity, I just can't. I want season 2, not an OVA, not a movie. Season 2, I feel that. Jared, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. And Ghoul Boys, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. I will say maybe I'm wrong, but let me look this up. Skate the Infinity. I thought that we were getting a season 2. So, okay, so it's in production. When is it, like, do we know for certain when it's coming out? It doesn't look like there's, like, a date. There's still no release date for a full second season. Okay. So, probably not a secret. I love Skate the Infinity. What? Ash loves Skate the Infinity. Well, it just combines some of my favorite things into one thing, so, like, yeah. Right? It's... we know. I mean, whoa, what? That's crazy. Do members get put in jars, and can I be free roam? Members are grow their wings. You have no need for a jar anymore. You can fly. Favorite things ever, yaoi and skating. Well, okay, let me ask you guys this. Did you know that the absolute goat worked on Skate the Infinity? My queen worked on Skate the Infinity. Do you know of whom I speak? Do you know of whom I am speaking? Tony Hawk? No. No, damn it. Hiroko Utsumi. Hiroko Utsumi, okay? The director of Skate the Infinity. All right? Series director, Utsumi, the GOAT. Why is Utsumi the GOAT? Well, they were just the series director on a little series called Free. Now, doesn't that make sense? And Banana Fish. Yes, Banana Fish, Free, Skate the Infinity. Fujoshi, your queen. You may bow. You may bow. Fudanshis, I'm your king. And why, yes, I do expect you to bow. It makes sense now. It does make sense now. As long as Utsumi is out here directing and working, I am a happy bean. You don't even have to ask. The Fudanshi King. I found someone else to kneel to now, it's true. The yes, that's right. That's right, pray. I knew about Banana Fish, but not Free. Yeah. Well, and it's funny. I remember like when not Free. When Yuri on Ice was coming out. What's the difference between Fujoshi and Fudanshi? Fujoshi are girls, Fudanshi are boys. It's a gendered term. Yeah, Joshi, female, Danshi, men. That's why, like, you sometimes hear, like Danshi, I forget what it is, like, Token Danshi, or, like, Sword Boys. Alright. I had a feeling, but I wasn't super sure. Yeah, it's like a gendered term. Fujin or Himejin, which is, yeah. I am aware of that. It's not one that I'm, like, as common with. But we gotta, you know, we gotta play the game fairly, you know? We gotta share some love to our NBs. I see you. I see you. Love to you. If I could make a heart with my hands, I would. Hime Joshi and Hime Danshi for Yuri. Yes, I am definitely a Hime Danshi as well. Have you guys... There was a series that aired a hot minute ago now called Bloom Into You that I loved. But I was under the impression that the one character was Ace, just based off her behavior. So I was like, is she Ace? But no, from what I understand, no, she's not. But yeah, Bloom Into You. Very cool. I'm a fan. Fujo Danshis unite! Thought we were talking about Green Yuri. Eh? Does Ash know the peak Yuri webtoon? No. Eh? Let me look this up. Eh? What is Green Yuri? What are you all talking about? Hang on, let me look. I'm gonna look up Green Yuri. What is this? Hello? The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all? First of all, mad respect. Wait, Green Yuri is actually a thing? I don't know. I'm just finding out about it right now. Green Yuri is a nickname for the manga. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, due to its frequent use of green in its artwork. Blossoming relationship between two girls, Mitsuki and Aya, who bond over their shared passion for music. Lighthearted, wholesome romance that explores themes of isolation and self-acceptance. An anime adaptation is also in production. My eyes might deceive, but this looks quite like Peak. I could be wrong, but it is indeed Peak. Yeah, it looks like Peak. Peak recognizes Peak. It's true. Very wholesome and cute Yuri. Hell yeah. You're so right about it being a Peak. You are never wrong. I'm never wrong. I'm always right. You're such a poet. I try my best. The official playlist is so good. There's a playlist? Hell yeah, man. I've got my eyes on this now. I love that Green Yuri, because I was like, what are you guys talking about? What is Green Yuri? And I thought you were just playing around. I didn't realize there was actually a Green Yuri. That's so funny. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the phrase. What is it? I can't remember. All I'll say is we love the theys and the gays in this house. Oh! What up, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes? Adam! What up, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes? Listen, the skate dub it's peak. It's peak. It's peak. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I love the skate dub, but maybe not necessarily like the free dub? The free dub didn't get the characters, whereas the skate dub absolutely does. Skate dub absolutely nailed those characters, knew exactly who they were. You know, free, not so much. I got backstroke for days. Oh my gosh. Diana, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. So that just turned my mood right around. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The skate dub is fantastic. It's so good. Gifted wings. Thank you for the gifted wings. Reki, my love for skateboarding. Yeah. Reki, my love for skateboarding is like, that will go down in infamy with like, I love you, Dean. Don't do this, guys. Like, those are like, why? Okay, but why though? Te amo, Dean. Yo a ti, Gas. Listen. In this house, that's what actually happened. That's what actually happened. Hang on. I need to look up. I need to like remember how this. Yeah. It was this scene, this moment. The Spanish dub confirms Destiel is canon. I will never let that go. Never will I let that go. Te amo, Dean. Yo a ti, Gas. Never will I let that go. Never will I let that go. that happened. Somebody made a post, no one expects the Spanish Destiel. So for anyone who doesn't know, when Supernatural was ending, hang on, wait, I realized we need the veil of spoilers, although this is well over a year, just for anybody who doesn't want Supernatural to be spoiled. When Supernatural was at its climax, there was I forget her name. She was cool. There was like a new Reaper who had become Death, and she was going after Dean. And Cass was told by the Empty, because Cass dies at one point, goes to the Empty, which is where angels go when they die. And the Empty's like, you're interesting, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you live. I'm going to send you back. Billy! Yeah, Billy was cool. I'm going to let you go back, but in your happiest moment, I will come for you. Right? And so basically what happened is that in this moment, when they know they're gonna, when they, like, Cass is like, Billy is coming, we're going to die. But I have a way to save Dean. So right before Billy kicks open the door, Cass explains to Dean that, like, when he's in his happiest moment, the Empty will come for him. And he's never been able to be truly happy because he's never been able to say what he wants. What he truly wants. And Dean is like, what are you saying, Cass? Cass, don't do this. Right? Because, like, Dean knows. There's no way Dean doesn't know, right? So, like, everybody knows, right? So Dean says, like, Dean is trying his best to just pretend like he doesn't know what Cass is about to say. And then Cass says, like, I love you. I love you. That's my Castiel. This is my Castiel voice. I love you, Dean. Right? And Dean, instead of saying, I love you too, Cass, which would have made Cass the happiest little angel in all the land, he goes, don't do this, Cass. Because they didn't want Destiel, they wanted Destiel to be kind of canon, but not so canon that it upset anybody. Even though, who the hell would have been upset? The show's been going on for so long. Why is the Castiel voice so good? His Dean voice is good too. Thank you. Yeah, it is implied canon. Queer baiting 101. Oh, Supernatural, right? So that happens. And so the Empty comes, gets Cass, but also gets Billy, basically doing a favor for Cass. And Cass dies, and essentially doesn't just go to hell. It's not like Cass dies and goes to hell or something like that. He goes to super hell. It's like a more intense version of hell. I've been to hell. This was worse. Like, it was super hell, right? And I'm like, I can't help but notice that the character confessed he had romantic feelings for another man and then went immediately to super hell. I know you didn't mean for that context, but the context is upsetting. Like, I know they didn't mean it like that. I was like, that was messed up. Like, I know that's not how they meant it, but that's certainly how it came across. If it makes anyone feel any better, Cass doesn't, like, stay dead necessarily. At the very, very end, when spoilers, I mean, I have the veil of spoilers on, so meh. But at the very, very end of the show, when Dean dies and goes to heaven, he sees Bobby again, and, like, Bobby explains that heaven isn't just your favorite memory anymore, because the way it used to be is that heaven in Supernatural was you reliving your favorite memory over and over and over again. So you're just eternally in your favorite memory, like your favorite thing, right? And I like that idea of heaven, but it's also kind of, like, sad because it means that, like, the people you're interacting with in this moment aren't actually those people. It's not their actual soul that you're interacting with, right? It's just a memory that you're living through. So it's a little bit of a bummer. It's not actually them, right? So when Jack becomes God, and he takes over heaven and earth and all that. It's a static, happy purgatory, essentially, yeah. It's just an echo, yeah. And so Jack decides, screw that, and he knocks all the walls down. So heaven used to look like kind of an office building, actually. Like all the halls, it was like white hallways filled with doors, and all the doors led to a memory, right? It's actually how they get Bobby back later, right? And so now it's not that. Now it's not a hallway, an infinite hallway with all of humanity in it, right? It's like they knocked all the walls down, and it's just this sort of, why would heaven be an office? I know. But so now it's just this open space, right? Where anything you want is there. And when Dean gets there, Bobby tells him, like, your parents have a place over there. I live over there. Rufus has a place over there with Aretha. Thought she would have had better taste, which always kills me. I love Rufus. Rufus is the man. And so we get this moment, right, with them where Dean is like, wow, so Jack did all that, right? And Bobby goes, well, Cass helped. Cass helped, right? And you're like, oh, so Castiel is alive. So Jack went down into super hell, grabbed Cass, brought him back. And now that Dean is dead, Cass isn't, like, here. It's because they couldn't bring back Misha for whatever reason. This was during the height of a certain event that took place in the early 2020s. So they couldn't have a very large cast, and they couldn't bring back Misha. There was supposed... Do you want to know the original ending? Hang on, I'm going to take the veil off. Do you want to know the original ending for Supernatural? I could take the veil off because this isn't a spoiler. This is something that was supposed to happen that didn't. Zulula, thank you for joining the Marimomi flight training. Welcome in. The original ending was still going to be that Dean dies, right? Dean was still gonna die. Like, no matter what, Dean was still gonna die. I believe the way he would have died would have been different, right? But Dean would have died, right? I would have, like, so the original pitch was Dean would die. Personally, I would have had God have killed Dean. If Dean must die, which I still think flies in the face of what Eric Kripke originally wrote. But if Dean must die, then I think you kill him in the fight with God at the very end, right? Like, I think Dean dying is dumb because the original ending planned for Supernatural was season 5, where Dean, the whole show is talking about how Dean's gonna die doing this. Dean is a hunter and he lives the hunter life and he's always gonna die and this is how it's gonna be and blah, 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 right? And why are you ara-araing at that? Well, that is not an ara-ara situation, right? Dean dying is not an ara-ara. That is a big yikes, right? Because I think it was assassination of his character growth. Exactly. Dean grew to care about Lisa and Ben, right? Lisa and Ben became his rocks, right? They became the people that he loved and cherished the most and was willing to give up the hunter life and be happy and live a happy life, right? Without feeling the need to go out and hunt, right? So Ben was I agree. I don't care what anyone says. Ben was his kid. I am convinced that kid acted like Dean. He looked like Dean. That was Dean's kid. I don't care at all. Yeah, no, I do not care, right? That is absolutely Dean's kid. my preferred ending would have been that you bring Lisa and Ben back. Dean goes to live with Lisa and Ben because now there's no more monsters, right? No more monsters. Dean goes to live with Lisa and Ben. Sam gets together with, what's her name? Sam gets together with, there was this girl. Oh, she was so cool. What is her name? Supernatural. I believe she was deaf. Eileen. I loved Eileen. That Sam and Eileen, that was I was like, I love Sam and Eileen. Love Eileen, right? Or you could grow a pair and have Dean and Cass get together, right? Dean and Cass get together and Sam gets together with Eileen. You can grow a pair and let that happen. All right, but if we must cater to certain demographics, then fine, I guess. Lisa and Ben, then I guess, right? But I would have just had them grow old and die normal and have all the monsters be gone, right? Everybody who was a monster is cured of being a monster. That's it, right? I have some pretty sick Destiel pins. Would you like me to post them on Twitter? Yeah, you could use the general tag if you want. I'd be curious. Hello, Honeybee. Welcome in. But yes. So that would have been my ending, is they just grow old and die normal. Because for whatever reason, Jack decided monsters still exist. I'm like, why not make it so that everybody who was a monster is no longer a monster? You know? Weird decision on Jack's part, but whatever. Anyway, instead, Jack let monsters continue to exist. Dean dies of tetanus. and yeah, so in the original ending, Dean still dies no matter what. And when Sam eventually dies, wearing the most god-awful wig of all time, poor Jared. I can't believe they put that man in that. That is insane. Poor Jared. The way Dean died pissed me off. I was gonna say, yeah. I agree, Moo. I agree. The wig. Oh gosh. The wig. Keep in mind too, I'm only dunking on the ending because I love this show. I love this show. And a lot of this was not their fault. Like, a lot of the ending of Supernatural has to do with a certain event that happened in the 2020s, so I don't necessarily blame them. A lot of it is just way beyond, like, something they could have done. Because this ending was awesome, but they could have never done it. I could have this whole rant about BBC Merlin. Damn. I love the ending of BBC Merlin. Yeah, I am a fan. I could rant about Supernatural for days. Are you a Doctor Who fan too? I am not just a Doctor Who fan. I am not just a Sherlock or Supernatural fan. I was on Tumblr during the era of Super Wholock. Okay? I was there. Do not cite the dark magics to me, witch. I was there when they were written. You were in the trenches. I was in that. I was in there, okay? I was in that. I was living my Super Wholock life. You know? And Merlin, don't even get me started. Merlin breaks my heart. But the original ending for Supernatural, Dean dies. Sam eventually dies too. When Sam dies, he wakes up and he's standing in front of the Roadhouse. Now, if you've seen the original ending to Supernatural, you know that the Roadhouse set is there, but they don't walk into it. They just see the Roadhouse is there. And Bobby's sitting there for some reason. Not, you know, Joe or Ellen. The two who owned the Roadhouse. Whatever. Like, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You know, Bobby was also important to the Roadhouse, so it's fine. Because Bobby is Bobby. Well, because I was like, yeah, Bobby, you know, associated with the Roadhouse and not his junkyard where he always was. Like, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, the point is, the original ending was that Sam would wake up in front of the Roadhouse. And before he walks in, he hears a voice. And the voice is Dean. The brothers hug. And Dean goes, I gotta show you something really cool. And they walk into the Roadhouse. And when he opens the door, at the bar is John and Mary. Tending bar is Ellen and Joe, and Ash is sitting at the bar talking with John. And Jess is there. Yes, Jess is there. And like Andy's there. And like all these characters that you've known and loved from the show are all there, right? Like everybody's there, right? And as it would have looked around, like the camera would have panned around, and you would have heard like, I can't carry on my way. Like you would have heard that as like all these characters from all of the seasons are there talking, and they're like, oh, Sam, right? They're all excited to see Sam. And playing at the bar is Kansas. The actual band would have been there to play Carry On My Wayward Son as Sam and Dean enter heaven together. That was the original ending of the show. That was the way it was supposed to end. Was Kansas was supposed to be there singing Carry On My Wayward Son as Sam and Dean enter the Roadhouse and effectively enter heaven. And Cass would have been there too, and so would Jack. And like, I would have personally loved to have seen, like, Crowley, but I know, like, things ended with Mark in a really weird way, but I think Crowley should have been there. Rowena was going to be there, right? Like, basically, they said, like, everyone that they could get back, they would have brought back, right? The only one that I can see not being there would be, like, Chuck, because of everything that happened. I still don't like that decision, personally. But yeah. Like, it would have been amazing. I still think, personally speaking, I need, and I know this is selfish, I need one more. I need one mini season just to tie it all up. I just need a mini season. Maybe, like, if you've seen the Winchesters, there's, like, some monsters that God left as, like, a fail-safe, right? So I'm like, maybe they take out those monsters and just get rid of the Winchester cast. Who cares? Right? Like, the cast of the Winchesters, no offense, guys, but, like, thank you for your service. Just kind of kick them to the side, right? And just have a mini season of Sam and Dean fighting these weird-looking monsters, and we just tie up some loose ends, you know? What does Charlie think of the fact that there's now a duplicate of her from another universe who probably went to their heaven, right? Like, nah, remember what happened when they brought back Teen Wolf for a reunion movie? I don't want stuff like that. I don't know. I don't care. I know what I want. I do not know, and I do not care. I was into Teen Wolf for like a hot minute, but I kind of fell off. It was really bad. Was it super bad? I didn't even give the Winchesters a try because of the retcon. It's not a retcon. It's worse than a retcon. The Winchesters was a neat idea, but it's worse than a retcon. So the Winchesters is not a retcon. The Winchesters, the original pitch for it was that it follows John and Mary fighting monsters in the past, which doesn't make sense because John didn't know about demons and monsters or any of that until Mary dies at the beginning of season 1. So how could John be fighting monsters? And we see this bit where like Dean is reading John's journal, and it's like Dean with his like blue jacket, which is interesting because that's the jacket that Dean wore when he was in heaven and was dead. So when in the timeline is this taking place? So when is Dean reading this? When is Dean reading this journal? And why is John like seeing these things that he's not supposed to see until way later. Because, and buckle up, it is not our universe. It is a separate universe where John and Mary encounter monsters and creatures that God unleashed as a failsafe. In case of his loss, these monsters would go and eat up other universes until they eventually found their way to the main universe. And Dean figures this out by, and I am dead serious, driving the Impala like a TARDIS, because Dean can now travel through time and space using the Impala. And Dean arrives in their timeline, in their universe, with the Impala, and Jack and Bobby chasing after him saying, Dean, you can't do this. And so Dean basically is like, Dean is like, you guys will be okay. And they're like, what's your name? And Dean's like, it's Hetfield. James Hetfield. Ha 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 ha. And then they go back. And it's... on one hand, hilarious. Like, on one hand, I would totally read that fanfiction of Dean's... Because the Impala... Keep in mind, the Impala's in heaven. The car made it to heaven. Just, I'm just saying, like, I love Baby. If you don't know, the Impala's name is Baby. I love Baby. That's a weird decision. Like, that's a weird choice, right? Mary, Mary thing. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you so much for joining the Marimomi flight training. The cars, there's a car heaven. No, it's their heaven. It's people heaven, and the car is there. So for some reason, the car is also there. All right. And all cars go to heaven, apparently. So Dean has, but the thing is, and here's the weird part. During the scene where Dean drives around like heaven in the Impala, Voltaire, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Marimomi flight training. Did he explain the trope that originated from supernatural fanfic? No, what are you talking about? First of all, girl DM, hello. What are you girl, what the hell are you talking about? Wait, what trope? Wait, which trope? Oh, yes, Omegaverse. Yes, Omegaverse does spawn from a supernatural fanfic. That is true. Yeah, so if you like Omegaverse stories... I've heard this. I've never read that. I've never read it. I don't know the source. But I do know the story that Omegaverse spawns out of a supernatural fanfic. I don't know if that's true, but I have heard that. I'm not certain if that's actually accurate. It's because of them, of course. Of course it is. Of course it's the supernatural fandom. It's true. It's dealing with werewolves. That's why there's an alpha and omega stuff. Oh my Ashkariel. That is ridiculous. Nothing is more supernatural than that. Supernatural spawns the Omegaverse. So I guess in a funny way, that one Omegaverse anime is actually a supernatural spin-off. See, everyone, you could start a worldwide trope by writing fanfiction. It's true. Marmar, thank you for joining Marimomi flight training. Wasn't it another tag that started AO3, or was that, wasn't it also another tag that started AO3, or was that misinfo? Wait, what? Wait, there is something to this, actually. Hang on, wait. My neurons are firing. I'm like, wait, there is something else that supernatural fandom spawned. Oh, what is it? I don't know. It's lost on me. Supernatural Car Heaven AU and Omegaverse origin story was not what I expected to hear tonight. The Supernatural fandom is powerful. They are very powerful. The SPN family does not quit. But it's why I stand by that. I think I do want that miniseries. The people have been talking about the fact that all of the Supernatural cast is basically reuniting for the final season of The Boys. So for me, I'm like, I think you have one like not a full series, just a mini series, right? One smaller season that just wraps things up. That just allows our characters like a moment to breathe and wrap up storylines, right? Like we'll take on God's weird like weird monsters that he unleashed at the end. And then you also wrap up the fact that like Dean gave what is arguably like the most non-response to somebody confessing their love. It was somehow the most homophobic gay moment in all of fiction. I was like, why did he say it like that? I love you, Dean. Don't do this, guys. That is such a non-answer. That is such a non-reply. What do you mean? Like, I would like an actual response. Dean doesn't... First of all, Dean does not have to be into Cass. I am okay with Dean not being into Cass. I'm fine with it. But to look me in my face and tell me that the show was not hinting that Dean was a little bi-curious the entire show, lies. Lies. Oh, Melissa, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training, and Artsy, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Dean was 100%, 100%. Because I've seen people be like, Dean is just straight up gay, and I'm like, no, Dean is definitely bi. Dean loves the ladies. Dean is very much into the ladies. But don't lie to me and pretend like Dean isn't like totally into dudes at the same time. Not the bi erasure. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's like that's craziness. That man was looking at everyone. I agree, Tree. I agree. Like, at the absolute worst thing they can say, he was bi-curious, you know? At the show trying their hardest to not just let Dean be. There's a funny image, though. I will say, I care, but I don't care at the same time, because I'm like, whatever, I know what the show is, right? So I was like, them letting Cass confess to Dean was a surprise in and of itself to me. I was like, really? That's really surprising. Nikki, thank you for the 5 gifted wings. Thank you. Thank you. I was surprised that they allowed Cass to confess. Dean, hang on, I have to find it. Like, there's this meme that someone made. I gotta find it. It's this. I feel bad because the artist was just trying to express themselves, but it did make me laugh. I have made a horrible decision. I looked up Destiel artwork and now I'm just sad. I can't find it. It's the one where like, it's the don't do this, guys, right? But they're like, the CW themselves is like, yeah, Dean being pulled away from Rainbow Cat. Yes, it was that one. I don't know why that like, because I get the sentiment. I understand where it's coming from. I get that, right? But for some reason, it does just make me chuckle. Because it is accurate, you know? Like, it is, because it is true. Like, why did that happen? That was weird. Like, yeah, I found it. Yeah. Don't do this, Cass. And I love you, Cass! Like, as he's being ripped away. It's, because it is what's happening, right? That is what's happening, right? Because, like, they have Rainbow Cass and then by Dean, and then, the CW, like, ripping him away. And it is like, I get it. I totally get it. Because I was like, I agree with you. It is a piss off. But for some reason, the idea of the CW just ripping the buy away from Dean is so funny. Like, I don't know. I don't know why that makes me. It's just a funny image of like the CW themselves just ripping Dean away. It's so funny. Because Dean is 100%. I don't know about Cass necessarily. Like, I don't know what Cass would be. But like, I don't know if Cass is gay or bi, but he was definitely like into Dean. You know, like that is certain, right? Well, and it's also like I kind of look at Cass and Dean also the same way I look at like Ash and AG, actually, to be honest. Sometimes passion is entertaining. It's true. Yeah, it's funny. I know someone who's like, I don't think Cass is even capable of anything remotely like angels, as you guys may well know, tend to be of a certain purple and gray spectrum, right? You guys know this, right? This is no surprise. So for me, I think, yeah, for me, I think it's interesting. It's interesting that like the idea that Cass is ace. I like that, right? And so I can see that Cass is ace. Supernatural angels aren't really gender specific because Cass had a female vessel before. You damn right. They tend to be pious, so ace. A pious man of the Lord. Ashkariel. You know, sometimes I think back. I miss my armor. I had pretty cool armor. I do miss my armor sometimes. At the same time, then I couldn't show you my beloved chest. Behold my bare chest! To be fair, most mortal weapons would just bounce off anyway. Maybe you could recreate the armor in Minecraft? Wait. Gold armor in Minecraft? Wait. Wait. You're cooking. You're cooking. If I ever did get another outfit, I'm torn between would I want a demonic armor, right? Because I wouldn't want to return to my angelic armor, but I would like a fallen version of it. I reject God's armor. I have no need for any of his kindnesses. I say in quotes. But my own armor would be pretty cool, right? Or, and I do really want this, or a skater boy outfit. Skater boy. Yeah. Those are the two. Do I want a devilish demonic armor or a skater boy outfit? I thought you would go for Dark Academia. I do love Dark Academia. But it's not where I'm at right now. It's not my mood right now. Hopefully both. I would love both. Skater boy would be cool. The duality of man. Skater, demonic overlord. Skater and like angelic overlord. Both. Hell yeah. Kit knows what's up. A mix of both? I would love a mix. Yeah, a mix of both. Demonic armor while also holding a skateboard. Gold armor in Minecraft breaks faster than quicker than any other armor. This is true. This is true. Unless you power that up. Right? So gold armor does break. I don't remember if you can enchant gold armor though. I'm pretty sure you can. I would enchant it, but then I would also just make tons of gold armor. I'd make a lot of gold armor and then just enchant the hell out of it. Demonic Skater is just a Final Fantasy character. Can I confess something? I've thought about something. I want to play Final Fantasy XIV. I've been told that some of the boys play. I don't know if this is true. I've thought about it. Hello, I've been summoned. I have thought about it. I think I would be a cleric. I don't know. Oh, Rysar plays? Zanny and Rysar? What do they play? What are their classes? Nyx, Gale, Rysar, Zanny, and Roscoe all play. Oh, okay. No, Nita! Oh, that's a bummer. Gale plays, Gale and Nyx. I've been addicted to 14 for years. I know, I have a homie who's very into 14. Surprised they haven't popped up. You have asked me knowledge I don't understand. I just know that they do. That's fair. Gale's a Dragoon, Rysar's a Dancer, I believe. Nyx is a Tank, and but I forget which one. Okay. I would probably be... I'd want to be some kind of healer. I feel like that's on brand. I speak for all of the Final Fantasy XIV Ravelavalites. Oh, this is... Ravelavalites is such a... I'm so happy. Ravelavalites. Please, 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 please play. All right. Nayu is a white mage. Nyx is a paladin. Oh, man. I wanted to be a mage. I don't want to take Nayu's job, though. The only reason why is because I feel like it makes sense for me to play that type of role because, like, oh, you need healing? Beg. There's multiple healer jobs? Okay, cool. Yeah. You can have 2 mages. There's matches with 2 healers. Okay, cool. Chels, thank you for joining the Marimomi for light training. Beg. Yeah, of course I would. Oh, you need my help? Pray. Astrologian, Astrologian, Dark Academia, and Healer. Ooh, Demon, you have my attention. Tired Wither, thank you for the 10 gifted wings. Holy cow, thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay, I'll consider it. Let me look up Astrologian? Astrologian. Whoa. That is cool looking. Okay. All right. I see the vision. Yeah, okay. This will be our class. Is it hard to play? If it's hard to play, that's still fine. I'll still play it. It's just... Are they using tarot cards? Astrologian's the most complex healer? Okay. I'll still play it, but I am like, okay, interesting. Yes, you use cards. Interesting. Okay. I'll still try it. Cards and magic. Interesting. Okay. Hang on, let me see. Types of white... Or types of healers in... Oh, there it is right there. Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see. Let me see a list. White Mage, Scholar, Sage, and Astrologian. Split into 2 subgroups. Pure Healers, White Mage, Astrologian. Barrier Healers, Scholar, and Sage. Pure healers provide direct burst healing, while barrier healers specialize in damage prevention and mitigation through shields. Ooh. Actually, wait. If Nayu is a white mage, I would try to maybe go for, like, Sage? Yeah, so I'll go for Sage. Yeah, so, yeah, white mage or scholar. Okay, so I'll go for scholar or Sage. Like, because I'll get the... Like, we'll play through the story and stuff. Yeah, okay. Because that way we balance each other. So there's pure heals. Sage gives you wings. Okay, yeah, all right. All right, I'm seeing the vision here. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Does damage while healing. This is very so ash coded. Yeah, I'm seeing the vision here. Starting to see the vision. I am all about this. This is they have little swords that hover around them. Oh, please. This is our class right here. Yeah, no, this is us. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's our class. We're Sage. Tell the others we'll be joining them shortly. Chels, thank you for the super. Sending a small congratulations for now having channel memberships open. Devoting my religion to you now, my divine god. Also love you, Mari Momies. Oh, Chels, thank you for the super. Thank you. Isn't Sage like a late game class? We'll definitely like. It's not like we're. It's not like we'll we'll only play once or twice. Like we would if we play this, like we will dive in and like try to get the late game stuff. Reaper Ash would go hard. Reaper. Man, let's see. Reaper. Whoa, they're cool looking. Reaper. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go Sage though. I like the idea of like the wings and then like being more, instead of like healing focused, being more of like shields focused. Final Fantasy story is long because it's a 13-year game. Play at your own pace and really enjoy it. That's what we'll do. We'll do it like if I get really into it, we'll do it like once a week. You could also play every job so you can mess around. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Reaper could be a cool backup. That could be a cool backup. When I played briefly, I really liked Red Mage and Dark Knight. Dark Knight makes me sound like I want to be Batman, which I do. Who doesn't want to be Batman? You can unlock all jobs in one character. That's really cool. Do you remember the 21st night of September? No. Do you remember? It was 10-2. Final Fantasy 10-2. Hang on. There was this one, like, it was like, what were they? They were like spheres. No, stop. Dress spheres. That's what they were. Dress spheres. Does anyone remember dress spheres? What a time that was. Does anyone remember? I remember. Dress spheres were bizarre. I remember like when the dress spheres thing happened. I was like, what a decision. Like I don't hate it. But like dress spheres basically gave you, they were like the different jobs, but in these little like spheres that changed your outfit. They were pretty cool. Like some of them were kind of nuts. Some of these outfits too, I'm like girls, what are we wearing? Like some of these, like, oh my god. Call the fashion police. Yeah, some of these were not it, but some of them were pretty cool. Pain in all kinds of outfits. Pain, okay, by the way, the greatest song in any Final Fantasy game ever is in 10-2. Full stop. The best, yeah, the best. The best one is at the very end. It's when they're doing 1,000 words. I acted so different then. Didn't say. No, I can't do the whole thing. 'Cause 1,000 words, 1,000 embraces. Oh man, that is such a good song. That gets me right in my emotions, you know. Listen, those notes are a little high for me to hit, but I would totally do that. I would totally sing that. Nita, have a good sleep. Go to Eep now, and have dreams of me. Skateboarding. Karaoke when? Soon. I have to figure out when. I promise you will change your mind once you listen to Shadowbringers / Endwalker OST. Changed my life. Woskis, thank you for the super. I am excited to hear it. Ashkariel karaoke? One day. Unarchived karaoke? I think one day. Tech deck stream? That would actually be pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Tech deck stream. I haven't used a tech deck in a long time though. Healer Blue Mage? Eh? Any chance when you do karaoke you sing Angel with a Shotgun? Maybe. Just because it's on brand. But yeah, that is like that is something like we could definitely talk about. Aloy! Thank you for joining us, the Marimomi Flight Academy. I say flight training, but it's also an academy. Marimomi Flight Training. Welcome in, welcome in. I just came here. I missed a lot. What did I miss? Oh my. Oh me, oh my. We've been yapping for so long, I actually kind of lost track of what we were even talking about. What did we talk about? What were we talking about? I don't even remember. It's not even like we're wrapping up here. We still got like a while yet. Yuri, Yaoi, and Supernatural. Same thing. Same thing. Yaoi, Supernatural, the same thing. Skate the Infinity. Oh, we talked about figure skating. That's right. Okay. I know we talked about this before, but I just think it's really, like, I want to just talk about this again because I love that Tony is still skating. That man is still skating. Hang on, let me look this. Like, when was the last time I saw Tony Hawk skating? It was, I think the most recent one is, what is that? A Very Jonas Christmas movie? What is on my For You page? What is this homepage right now, YouTube? Explain yourself. Explain yourself. That's what it says. A Very Jonas Christmas movie. Did that come? I don't know. It just says official trailer Disney Plus UK. A Very Jonas Christmas movie. All right. I don't know what to make of that. Roscal here, I got something for you. Do you get it? I do not, unfortunately. Why are you pulling UK ads? I don't know. Xander hacked into your YouTube? Apparently so. Tony did a 900 when everyone, including himself, thought he was too washed for it. Tony's my goat. Hey, let's check out Ride channel. When was the last time Ride posted something? As a Brit, I am sorry. You're fine. So let's see. It looks like the last thing was from last time Ride channel posted was 2 months ago. Man. And it was let's see. It was Vert Alert, which is like Tony Hawk did this thing where he had this like all these like vert skaters show up and do like all like they got like a big crowd and they were all doing tricks, and then they got some of the legends including Tony to come out and do tricks. I love how Tony is now a cryptid. No one thinks he's Tony Hawk, even when presented with evidence. Tony Hawk's existential nightmare. The next game. That's such a good point, Matt. Because like, it's so funny to see people be like, "That's not Tony. You're not Tony," and it's like, yes, that is Tony. Like, yes, he's still out here doing this. He's still the GOAT. But yeah, and well, the other thing that Tony is being like a really big proponent of, which I love, is he's really pushing like vert skating is actually seeing a very large influx of women, right? So he has this one video of women's vertical future, Tony Hawk's Vert Alert 2004. This is from a year ago, right? And it's Vert's female future, and it's true. Like, there's so many skaters that ride vert now are like really, really badass women, right? And some of the things that everyone can do, like there was somebody did, yeah, like there was, yeah, who they had like a men's skate recently, and this person like some of the stuff they do at these tournaments is nuts, right? There's this little, I don't know how old this kid is, but this kid landed a fakey stalefish 900 at Vert Alert. They like, no shot, dude. This kid from Japan. Like, I don't know. They're 12 years old? Bro, I am so washed. I'm getting outskated by children. That's crazy. Fakey stalefish 900. I would show you, but I don't want to get in trouble. But, like, insane. Do you know how many rotations in the air that is? I can't believe the kid landed that. They're 13 that one time at the Olympics. Well, that's true. Like, a lot of these, like, I'm personally speaking, I think it's very, very, very overdue that was it Mia from Skate the Infinity? No, it wasn't Mia. We are getting outskated by children, comrade. This is true. I think it's very, very overdue that skateboarding was at the Olympics. I think it's a sport. It deserves to be there. I think my only issue with skateboarding at the Olympics is it's pretty much exclusively focused on street skating. I think vert skating needs a place at the Olympics. I'm noticing that Ash likes to spin, figure skating and skating. It's true. I like to ride, you know, figure skating, skateboarding. I'd like to learn how to snowboard. That's a new word for Elmo. What is vert skating? Vert skating is riding, vert skating just means vertical skating, right? So you're riding in a half pipe, right? Vert skating is like riding in, most often you'll see it riding in half pipes. Sometimes mega ramps, right? Like, but yeah. What's the difference between both types? Street skating involves like usually, street skating is typically like stuff that you can do on the street. So skate parks are usually pretty exclusively street skating, right? Because they have like rails and stairs, and sometimes they have like quarter pipes or half pipes, but for the most, or like bowls, but for the most part, it's street skating. Whereas vert skating is specifically skaters using like a half pipe in order to do tricks, right? I used to do ice hockey and roller skating. It feels so liberating to go nyum. That it's very true. Humanity has a love for going fast. And while I may not be one of you, I certainly share that love of going fast. Gotta go fast! And so does a blue hedgehog. Be careful, Ash. My older brother picked up skating again recently and broke his foot. If I don't break something, I'm not skating. Fun fact, when I used to skateboard, back in hell, when I was shredding in hell, I actually, like, I wasn't wearing pads, which is so dumb. Wear pads. Don't be an idiot. All right? Wear pads. Don't be dumb.
Oh, but I don't want to wear my helmet because everybody else at the park isn't wearing their helmet and their pad.
Who cares what everyone else is wearing? Who cares what everyone else is wearing? Wear your pads, wear your helmet. You only have one brain. I'd like for you to keep it. All right? So I wasn't wearing my helmet or my pads, and this is a fun story. I was skating at a demonic skate park down in hell. And, landed very, very rough. Because I wasn't, like, the type of skater who, like, I was not, like, the type who could do, like, very many tricks. Couldn't kickflip, couldn't grind. I was never that kind of guy, right? But this time I wanted to try it. I could push, I could ride, I could drop in, and I could fly out. Right? That's all I could do. And that's all I really wanted to do. It's why I prefer vert skating, because I just like the ramp. You know, the ramp's just fun. So, I decide I'm going to grind this rail. My ollie was weak as shit, but I am going to grind this rail. I sense that we all know where this is going. I drop in, ride towards the rail, ollie, immediately don't quite stick the landing onto the rail, slide for like a little bit, drop the board, rail lands directly in the nether regions, face lands and skids on the ground, and I scarred the shit out of my face. Thankfully it healed, and there's no like mark there. There's nothing left there. But yeah, I did scrape my face and destroy the family jewels. I did feel like a true skater though. Good times. Wait, sorry, not really about skating, but I just saw the Menchie title, Marimomi Flight Training Memberships are here? Wait, did I write memberships? Did I misspell the video? Let me check. Memberships? What is a membership? Well, I guess today was the day that I was wrong. Membership. Membership? What does that even mean? No. Okay, I changed it now. Membership. What have I done? What a goober. What a goofy goober. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed now. Congrats on the memshies. Thank you. No, put it back. No, I changed it. You were never wrong. That's just clearly how they write it where you're from. It's true. It's true. Wait. Oh. Damn. I didn't realize how many subscribers we were at. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Mari Momies, welcome in. Yeah, but you're cute when you're embarrassed. Hope the yapping is going well. It is going well. Is that my favorite bun? Is that my favorite bun? Roy, have you ever skateboarded before? We were talking about the time I destroyed my balls and scraped my face while skateboarding. I haven't broken anything, just my pride. But I feel like if I don't break something learning how to skate again, yeah, because Roy, we're learning how to skate again. If I don't break something while learning how to skate again, is it truly worth it? Have I truly done my due diligence? I've never learned how to skateboard, no. I did used to parkour though. Does that count? Parkour! Hardcore parkour! That is awesome. I didn't know you did parkour. Hell yeah. That totally counts. Listen, it's just as dangerous, so it totally counts. Parkour! Caelen! Caelen, would you like to learn how to skateboard? Caelen, let me put you on a skateboard. Let me put you and Roy on skateboards. Let me do this. Let me show you the ways. I literally stopped because I injured myself, so you're so real for that. That's awesome. Let me show you. I'll pass? No, you won't. You'll be a good boy for me, won't you? Caelen. I'm in. Sign me up, coach. Hell yeah, Roy. Hey, yo! Whoa! Yeah, you didn't expect that one now, did ya? Oh my gosh! Emmy, thank you for the gifted memby. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting somebody wings. Thank you for the gifted wings for free. Only if you're really good. Are you my good Mari Momies? Stop! You saw that? Why? What's wrong? Okay, I'll stop. You all are cute when you're flustered, though. Okay, stop. With the axe. All right, okay, all right. Okay, enough with the voice. Okay, I'll stop. Mari Momies, fight back! Why are you so close to the mic? Because I'm getting close to you? Don't call us out. I hate folding like origami. You all are adorable when you're flustered. Stop this madness. Why? I'm weak. Okay, I'll stop. Keep going. Stop. Stop, no, keep going. Stop. That's literally you guys. Stop. Actually, wait, don't stop. I mean, actually, stop. Jay, thank you for the super. Hey, Ash, just want to say welcome to FSP, and I hope you're having fun so far and continue to do so. Unfortunately, I'm usually VOD gang because I'm usually asleep. Love your face. Jay, thank you so much for the super. I will say, I am starting to recognize who is VOD gang, because I see you guys in the YouTube comments, so it's fun. I get to see like different sides of the community, right? So I see Mari Momies who are VOD gang, I see Mari Momies who are live, and I see Mari Momies who are like on Twitter. I see Mari Momies a little bit everywhere, you know? It's fun. So I get to see all sides of the community, and I love and adore every single one of you. Marmar, thank you for the super. I used to be seriously into roller derby, but after that, after starting dental school, I had to stop because I was scared I was going to break my wrist. Yeah, I could see, like, getting injured is rough. I'm VOD gang. Do you usually remember me? I always remember you, Caelen. You're a hard dog to forget. I always remember Caelen because he's a good boy. Hopefully you haven't seen this Marimomi on Twitter. Shroomy, I see you everywhere. Shroomy, you can't escape me. You know what would be better for a sleep schedule? VOD gang. You know what I'm not? VOD gang. That's valid. There's some of you I recognize from like all three. right? There are some Marimomis that I'm like, oh, like I'm beginning to. You guys know I'm terrible with names, so please know that like it will take me a bit to learn everyone's name and which nicknames you prefer and all that. But there are some names that I do recognize as being very, very like prevalent in the community, you know? I was gonna say, Addie, I recognize you, yes. Yeah. Same I was gonna say, Addie, I know. Where do you remember me from? Aisha, I mostly know you from chat. I don't think I've seen you much on Twitter, unfortunately. Oh, well, I will no longer be commenting. Honey, I see you. I see all of you. You can't escape me. Don't bother. You have no idea who I am? I know you very well, Holly. Wait. Oh, Chloe. I'm so dumb. Chloe, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. 3 lines. Thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. I will not be deleting my Twitter. Do you see me? I do see you. I see many of you. Surely he can't find all of us. I see most of you. Fun fact, I won't say which one of you. There's multiple of you that I've seen talk about how you're so excited to meet me. I have seen so many of you talk about the meet and greets and how you're so excited. And you think just because you don't tag or use the general tag, or you don't at me, that I'm not going to see it? Jelly Beans, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Well, it's why I've wanted to say, like, don't feel like, let me delete. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kit, I've seen you. I saw your tweets, Kit. We're too close, I'm afraid. We're all too close. Minnie, don't think I don't see you too. Making my account private. No, let me emphasize, like, I don't see necessarily every single thing. The For You page, like, so if I'm on my For You page, I think the way it works, and I'll let you in on the behind the scenes baseball on this. I think the way that it works is because of who you follow. I think it's like, because like it groups you into like you talk about this a lot, so we're going to show this to you to other people who talk about this thing. So even if like it doesn't necessarily track with what you usually talk about, because that person usually talks about the same thing you talk about, who you follow or who we follow. Exactly. I think it's who follows you and who you follow, I think. So I think if you talk about VTubing, even if you're not necessarily following VTubers, the algorithm will still send me your stuff. So if you're talking about your Lord and Savior, Ashkariel, it will eventually get back to me. I think that's how it works. Sir, please, there's no more room in my walls. I'm sorry, Death, but thank you for the super. I have to squeeze my way into the walls now. Yume, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training. Yes, Angel of Beginnings, thank you so much for the link to the meet and greet. I am curious. I've seen Zanny sell out, and I've seen Lucy sell out. I don't know if anybody else has. If we sell out, pin if you wish. Let me pin. There we go. If we sell out, let's make Ash a sellout. If we sell out even one of our times, I will do some kind of Batsu. If I recall, you liked my Marimomi mascot idea. Sadly, I had to edit it because spelling error. If you remember that. I do remember that. Yes, I do. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yes, I do remember now. That's true. And also, thank you for the super. So, yeah, if we sell out at least one, then I will do some kind of Batsu. Because I want to see if we could do it. There's no time limit. I mean, I guess there is a time limit, right? It doesn't, like, I'm not saying we have to do it right now, right? I'm just saying if it happens, Batsu. But I will eat 2 times spicy samyang noodles. I will eat the 2 times spicy. Is that a fair enough Batsu? Oh no. Is that a good enough Batsu? Is my pain enough for you? Keep in mind, your god does have GERD, so that will hurt, but I'm willing to do it for you. Let's see, because I don't think I've sold out of any of the days. I think I am, yes, I am still free. Yeah, I am on sale any of the days. So if we manage one of them, please don't actually hurt yourself. No, it doesn't. Listen. I will say this would not be my first time eating them. It is very hot. I do like it. It does hurt. I've had them before, but it hurts in the sense of like. I will need Tums for it. What happened the first time? I didn't have Tums. The first time I did not have any kind of like antacid, and that was a mistake. But this time I would have antacids with me, so I would be fine. So yeah, if any of the meetup times, if any of the meet and greet times are sold out before the event, I will Batsu. I will Batsu. Wait a minute. I got a good idea, because I was like, maybe it could be like a collab. That would be fun. Maybe I have the boys cheer me on. Which one is closest to selling out? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, that's not information I'm privy to. I'll let you guys decide amongst yourselves. I'll let the Mari Momies are clever. I'll let you guys try to see, like, oh, when did you buy tickets? Oh, I bought tickets. Like, when did you buy tickets? I bought tickets now. Okay, so I'll buy tickets. Yeah, like, Mari Momies are clever. You guys will figure it out. It's a challenge. Leo Bears, thank you for joining the Mari Momi flight training. I almost said Mari Mommy. Oh my me. The boys are getting to me. Oh my goodness. Suno, thank you for complimenting me. I appreciate it. Oh my Ash. That's me, Mari Mommy. I was like, oh my me. It's Mikan. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the Mari Momi flight training. I guess we're Mari Mommies now? Okay. Well, okay, I have a proposal. I haven't approached the boys with it yet. If you guys are doing something that is goofy, what if we make like two different, there's like a subgenre of Mari Momies called Mari Mommies, and that's when you guys are being little shits, right? Like, so Mari Mommies is like the Mari Momies meme tag. So the community has their own meme tag. So there's me Momies when it's a meme about me, and there's Mari Mommies when there's a meme about you guys. Right? And the reason I bring this up, but Ash, I'm always a little shit. This is true. Love that. I'm glad. But here's my thing. I think this should be the same for LAMENTUS as well, which is why I think if there's a meme with Lamentus, the hashtag should be Lamumus. If Lamentus viewers do something funny, I think it should be Lamumus. The Lamentites are being Lamumus. So Lamumu is not the official name, but it is the name for when they're acting fools, you know? That's my opinion. Ash, please listen. I'm just saying. I think it's perfect. You really want this to say? It's so funny. Why not Lamemtus? Lamemtus is good too, though. I'm not gonna deny Lamemtus. I would take Lamemtus. Lex, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training. My god never speaks a bad idea? I don't. I'm full of good ideas. What about Lamemes? Lamemes? I feel like Lamemes was probably taken. As long as Lamenters is the official name. I want to check something really quick. I know that there is a VTuber wiki. I am aware that there is a VTuber wiki. I want to check if they have given us an official name. Like, if they've given, like, Lamentus, like, their own community name, and if it is Lamumus. No, it doesn't look like it. Aww. Not the wiki. Oh god, I'm glitching out. I forgot how glitchy the wiki makes me. I was glitching out. Crazy. Bro's digging into the ancient text. It's true. The ancient text. Y'all hating on Lamumus. I'm saying. Hang on, I'm gonna message them right now. And be like, you guys are hating on Lamumus. And be like, you guys don't know. You guys don't know the power of Lamumus. Where's my phone? There it is. Hang on. Callisto, thank you for becoming a member of Marimomi Flight Training. Thank you. Lamumus is silly though, but that's why it's fun. So there was Lamenters and Lamentites were like the two names that I've seen stick the most. Right? I sometimes edit the FSPJP page. I edited Lucy's page once. Oh, get out. Lamentos? I do come to tickle toes. Lamenthist? Lamentites? Lamenters sounds cool in villainy. I liked Laminions a lot. Right? I really enjoyed Laminions. Lamentos. The Fresh Maker. Not Lamentos. Sorry. I meant mince, not toes, you heathen. Sorry. Lambs. There was... Hang on, let me see if I can find it. There was something that I saw that was like the coolest thing. Hang on. I'd have to go like way back. Hang on, let's see here. Yes. Oh, it was Destiny. Okay, so Destiny, who I am, like, if you're a fan of Lamentus and you're on Twitter, you've likely seen Destiny's stuff. Especially if you're an Ashiki fan, you've definitely seen Destiny stuff. They made this art that I loved, that if you guys weren't adorable Marimo, this likely would have been the mascot. And it is this adorable lamb. It's like a fawn mixed with a goat, but your like face could open up and you had like a third eye. It was so cool. It was so cool. Yeah, the lamb was so good. It was very cryptid. Yeah, it was really, really cool. Oh, I've seen that. I don't know what, like, I would love to ask Destiny if we could use it for something, right? But I don't know what it would be, you know? Like, but it is incredibly cool. Like, it is so cool. I don't know what it would be for, but it would be cool. Your pet? Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Mascot? Okay, see, I've been meaning to ask you guys about that. I've seen people say that, like, there's a difference between the community's mascot and a channel mascot. Yeah, because Altus does have Onimaru, right? He's not, yeah, he's a separate thing. You can always have a mascot, and then we have mascots. So that, I guess because I do happen to have a little lamb myself. Her name is Maggie. She is a goof. You've maybe heard her. And if you've ever heard what sounds like barking, that is my little lamb. She makes dog noises, even though she's a lamb. You get me? This we might be cooking. We might be cooking. What a mysterious creature. Yes. Hang on, I will... This is something I would have to speak with Destiny and management about, to be fair. Right. But yeah, we could talk about it. Hang on, this is the tweet in question. There we go. Let me also double check something. Yeah. So I think it would be pretty cool. An adorable barking lamb. Now I need a D&D stat sheet for Maggie. Yeah. I call her Miss May. She's old now, so I call her Miss May. Yeah. Miss May. She's an old thing. Reminds me of my of that little "my cat thinks they're a dog" thing that was floating floating a while. Yeah, I remember the "my cat thinks they're a dog." Miss May, yeah, she's goofy. She's a goofy little lamb. Goofy little lamb. Granny lamb. She's granny. She's old. She's a little old. She freaked me out the other day because I had come into the room and they were like sleeping, which is unusual because usually if she hears my footsteps like approaching, she gets up and is excited. Usually because she thinks she's getting a treat. So she heard me like approaching but didn't get up, which was strange. So I was like, Miss May, and I walk by. Right? Usually, you know, I give the little head nod, Miss May. I walk by. And she doesn't move, and I'm thinking like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, so I walk by, I'm like, May, right? And I start shaking up, May, right? And she's not waking up. So I was like, May! And I'm freaking out now. And then she's like, and her little tail starts to slowly move, like slowly wag. And I'm like, May, don't do that. Don't do that. None of that. She was in a deep sleep. Like, she was like, because, like, I was like panicked for a second, but she does this sometimes where she will snooze. She's old, right? So when she sleeps, she like deep sleeps. Right, but she'll she'll move her little hooves. Her little hooves will kind of be like twitch. Like she'll just kind of boop, 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 right? Just little twitches. So I'm like, oh, she's running. You know, she's in it. She's running. She's dreaming. She's running around somewhere. She's such a sleepy little lamb. But yeah. My old boy does that, and it scares me just when old people stop just like when old people stop breathing for a second, come back to it. Terrifying. Terrifying when they just lay there. It's like, can you not? I just go and listen to see if the heart's beating. I need to start doing that. Just kind of rest my ear to Miss May's, to Miss May, and just be like, okay, yeah, she's good. Barry, thank you for joining the Marimoni. Okay, that's something else. Marimomi flight training. Welcome in, Barry. Hello, Barry. I need art of Miss May. We will have a chat. We will talk about it. We're getting further and further away from our actual name. We are slowly retreating from Marimomis. Marimonis, Marimonis, yep. Apologies, everyone. I lost myself there. Everything's fine. Barry, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you for gifting our gifting the Marimomis some wings. Thank you. Bro's brain glitched. I literally became the loading. I became the loading emote where I just brrr. Hi, it's me, Unana. I'm a Mari Mothman. Mari Mothman. Yeah, I literally became, Ash loading. But yes, thank you for the gifted wings. But yeah, I couldn't quite get the gears turning on that one. But yes. Oh, can I also, okay. I have wanted something for like a bit, and I don't know if I'll ever get it, but it is something that I desire. Can I tell you about it? Did you see the pre-chat when we were calling everybody every mommy? Aw, every mommy. I like that. There is something that I want, and I doubt I'll ever get it. I want a farming game that is eternally stuck in autumn. I want a game that is eternally autumn. I want a farming sim that is just set in autumn, and that's all it is. Autumn is the best season. It's the best. When I arrive, when I set foot on soil, when I come back from, being in space, and I look around at the trees, and they're all these different colors, and like the autumn colors are just beautiful, right? I would like to have a game set in an eternal autumn. I think that would be such a fun, cozy farming sim, right? Like, and you farm pumpkins and and coffee beans to make pumpkin spice lattes, Like, you make autumn, like, you harvest autumn specific stuff, Like, maybe, there's, some sort of spell that has set the land in a permanent autumn, and you have to try to figure out what's happening and reset it, I think it would be cool. I think it would be very, very, very cool. I just got back from my 2-hour driving lesson. What did I miss? We have memberships now, Kitsune. Wait, you're cooking? I think it would be cool. And I think that there should be a deity who helps you in your journey and gives you upgrades and stuff. And that deity is maybe he's blonde with green eyes, and he wears lots of black and gray, and he is super cool and awesome, and his name could be Ashkariel or something. That would be cool. Beloved Soup, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi flight training. Yeah, and he doesn't wear a shirt. I think that would be cool. I'm just saying. Even if it was like a mod, even if somebody like somehow modded Stardew, where it was just autumn all the time, and then there was like a deity named Ashkariel who arrived in Stardew and was like, "Sup?" I think that would be cool. Fields of Mystria mod of only autumn. Wait, Fields of Mystria is such a fun. I love Fields of Mystria. I haven't, like, I know it's still, because Fields of Mystria is an interesting game because it's still technically in development, which is bizarre because it already feels like a full game. If only some Marimomis were game devs. So Sedge. Caldaris is Caldaris, and Barry might be able to answer this. Is Caldaris romanceable yet? Can I kiss the dragon? I want to know if I'm making out with a statue. He is? Excellent. Excellent. I feel like Caldaris is slowly becoming the he's slowly becoming the Malleus of this game, where like it's just the guy. If you've ever heard of Twisted Wonderland, there's a character called Malleus who just takes over. Like, he's the guy. Everyone loves Malleus. I will say, I went straight for Caldaris. I ignored everyone else. I was a March guy, but now I will be a Caldaris guy. Ooh. Okay, Marimomi's fans of Twisted Wonderland. Okay. I kind of assumed, but I wasn't super sure. I have in my notes, and this is probably going to make some of you upset because I have seen a certain something and I have thoughts that I don't know if you guys are going to crazy love. I wanted KH4. I was instead given Twisted Wonderland. Sir, I played Twisted Wonderland. The one art of Malleus coming out of the coffin is one of the reasons why. That's fair. Be nice. I am being nice. I am being kind right now. This is me being kind. I am being kind. I wanted Kingdom Hearts 4. I was instead given Twisted Wonderland. I am not upset about it, but I wanted Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm sure a lot of us play Twisted Wonderland. I think you're right, Kasumi. And also, thank you for the super. What is Twisted Wonderland? Twisted Wonderland is a visual novel, but it's also like a game. Like, it's a mobile game, but it's like also a gacha. Yeah, it's a lot. What's wrong with Twisted Wonderland? Nothing's wrong with Twisted Wonderland. But Twisted Wonderland is about, so it's like a magic school with houses. I'm realizing this is sounding vaguely familiar. It's a magic school with houses. It is not an otome game. That is very, I agree. I'm glad you brought that up. It is not an otome game. It is very important to bring that up. It's not an otome game. But it is a magic school with these different houses, but all the houses are based off Disney villains. Right? And the characters are sort of modeled after Disney villains. I am going to say something, and it's going to bother some of you. I need to give my thoughts on Twisted Wonderland. I need to get this off my chest. I've had this on my chest for a long time. And I know you guys like looking at my chest, so I'm going to get this off of my chest so that I can talk about it. I have watched, I declare that I have seen Twisted Wonderland. And it is good. And I enjoy it. Hard cutting to Disney footage while watching an anime is hilarious. I will say that. Because they'll just suddenly talk about some of like the characters that the houses are based off of, and then just suddenly it's Disney. It's just footage from Disney movies. Incredibly funny. Annie Murray? Did I say that right? Thank you for joining Marimomi flight training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. However, I love the main character. I am told he will not remain the main character because, where's the however? The however is coming. However, Kita was a little early. However, I have been told that there are multiple main characters. I think this is based off a manga. I don't know. One of them is a gal. Excited about that. But the main character right now is this like really cool kendo guy. He's like he practices kendo, and he's like this really cool like leader of the kendo club, and he's super cool and awesome. Enma Yukin, is that his name? And all the names are puns on you, from what I understand. Like, because they're all supposed to be the player, but they are different characters, but they are supposed to be the player. Yukin's priorities are wild. Here's the thing. Yukin is the only intelligent character in the show. That's my hot take, is Yukin is like the only intelligent character in the show so far. Everyone's really dumb. And this is where I get a little bit. This is where I think people are gonna get upset with me. I really don't like the one kid, the redhead kid. I don't like them. I think part of it is that I am not a fan of Riddle, I think is his name. The redhead kid. I think he's like the leader. He's like the leader of like the Alice in Wonderland group. I also don't like Alice in Wonderland, so I think that might be part of it, because I'm not vibing with this group a whole lot, but I love the main character, so I'm kind of here for it. But I don't like. Understandable. Riddle is like OG Dere. I just don't like him. I was like, I can see why people would like him. I would never fault somebody for having their favorite character be Riddle. Like, I get it. You know? I get it. But it's not he's not my favorite. I'll say that. He's not to my taste. It's not my preference. It's not to my taste. But I do respect that people probably love Riddle. Riddle takes a while to understand. You see why he's like the way he is, trust. I do have a feeling that Riddle will grow on me. Like, I do assume that Riddle will likely get better over time. And also, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fumiko, I dare you to say our fan name 5 times really fast. Marimomi, 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 Marimomi. For some reason, I could do it fast. He's a lot of people's faves because his backstory and his character development after book 1. Okay, so me saying I'm not a Riddle guy is like a common take, I assume. Right? So people, like, nobody's gonna be mad at me for saying, like, I'm not a Riddle guy. Right? So okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, because everyone else, I'm like, they're fine. I really like, what is his name? Deuce? Is that his name? Deus Ex Machina? Deuce? Like Deuces? What's his name? The blue-haired character? Okay, Deuce. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a fan of his. I am a fan of him. He's cool. I like him. Yeah. And the kid who he hangs out with. Juice! It's Deuce. Yeah, I was like, is his name Juice? Yeah, no, it's Deuce. Oh, and I don't like the cat. I really don't like the cat. The cat, don't like the cat. Can't say I'm a fan of the cat. Ace, okay, yeah, Ace. Ace and Deuce, I am a fan. Yeah, I don't like the cat. Yeah, I never liked Grimm. Yeah, I'm not a Grimm fan. Not a fan of Grimm. Not a fan of Grimm. Like, I get it. Just not for me. Grimm is annoying. Sorry, fam. Well, listen, I'm not saying that. That's chat saying that. But I'm not disagreeing with chat either. Do you like Crowley so far? is Crowley voiced by who I think he's voiced by? I'm just curious. Because, like, the second I heard Crowley open his mouth, I was like, is that... Yeah, I was like, is that J. Michael Tatum? I was like, eh? I didn't know he was still voicing in anime. So I was like, oh, it's my G. That's my guy. So yeah, I was excited to see him. Any character voiced by J. Michael Tatum is an automatic favorite. So Matt Mercer's in this? My God King? The only man who can outrival Ashkariel is the one and only Matt Mercer himself. The only other fallen angel that I would put above me is Matt Mercer. Because fun fact, yes, Matt Mercer, fallen angel. Don't know if you know that. That's true. Is Sayu in it? That's a good question now. Mimi, thank you for becoming a member of Marimomi Flight Training. Yes, Sayu is in it. Well, to be fair, that cast is massive, so that does not surprise me. Because I was like, Sayu is Azul. Azul. Which one's Azul? That name just sounds cool. I don't remember hearing him, but I probably did and just like didn't recognize it. Azul. Oh, him. That's okay. Yeah, actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's go. What a name. I think of the houses that we saw, the one that I'm most like curious about is can't think of the names. It's the one with Ash. Marimomi's want to know which Twisted Wonderland dwarf you like. Thank you for the soup, Lori. It's funny. I was like, that's good timing. I think the one that I like the most that's Azul. Thank you, Death. I think the one that I like the most is it's the one that's based off of Aladdin. I think they just look the coolest. Scarabia? That's their Scarabia. Scarabia? Is that their name? Yeah, they seem like they're just, yeah, their vibes. Yeah, they just, like, the second they're on screen, I'm like, oh, that's a mood. Like, but the other one who's a mood is the guy from the Lion King one. Oh, friggin', he's the one who has the deep voice, like, Ruggy. Yeah, Leona. Yeah, he's a mood. I like him too. Yeah, Ruggy. Like, I feel, like, just the way he says Ruggy, I'm like, damn. Leona King Scholar. King Scholar is his name? That's crazy. That man is, yeah, that's a whole other. That man, yeah, that voice, that character design, that did a lot for me. That did a lot for me. that was yeah, that was enough. That sold me. His English dub is so good. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, whoa, that is a voice. That is crazy. Beloved Soup, thank you for the 5 gifted wings. Thank you. Ash just unlocked a hyperfixation of 5 years. Oh, Renelli, I'm sorry. Now you know how I felt when the Tron Ares trailer dropped. I had given up hope that we would ever see Tron again. I didn't know the trailer was coming. I had completely, like, put Tron in my rear view. Like, and it was gone. It was done, right? And now Tron is back in my mind, only for Tron to fail at the box office. No! Humanity, why don't you understand peak when you see it? It bothers me so. I don't know if we'll ever get another Tron project. I certainly hope we do. I certainly hope that we do. We're talking a lot about Disney right now. There's a lot of Disney talk right now. Why am I dying? Here we go with Tron talk. Listen, I am a little worried about the future of Tron. I think... I don't know if... I assume the movie will eventually have... Like, the movie must have broken even. I think it at least broke even. It's the copyright getting to you. That's exactly what's happening. The attraction's still there, though. That's true. Marmar does have a good point. So Light Cycle Run is still there, and I would love to go on Light Cycle Run one day. That is a dream of mine. I would love to go on Light Cycle Run one day. But my concern isn't necessarily that like Tron will leave the zeitgeist. I don't think Tron is being put on ice permanently. But it's not an Ash Zatsu without Tron. It's true. You gotta have a Tron mention. I can't believe people weren't vibing with 9 Inch Nails. It is an amazing soundtrack. The idea that people were like,
oh, but I love Daft Punk. Where's Daft Punk? I can't believe Daft Punk's not doing the soundtrack. Where's Sam and Cora?
Oh my god. Oh my me. Oh my Ashkariel. Oh my Ashkariel. That's what people sound like. There was the weirdest thing that happened when the Tron came out. Was like,
where's Sam and Cora? I can't believe Sam and Cora aren't here. Where's Sam and Cora? Where's Daft Punk? We don't want this. Nobody asked for this.
I asked for this. I did me. I asked for this. I knew the second Daft Punk broke up, we were never getting them in a movie again. I knew they were done. I knew this. So who do you get that's as banger as Daft Punk? 9 Inch motherfucking Nails, okay? I was like, they're gonna do the soundtrack. It's gonna be great. And I had heard rumors on the wind of it. So I was like, it's gonna be 9 Inch Nails. All right. So I knew this, and then
where's Sam and Cora? Where's Sam and Cora?
Not in this movie. Do you know where Sam and Cora were in the first movie? Not there. Damn it. It upsets me so much.
Where's Sam and Cora?
I love Sam and Cora, but people's reactions to Sam and Cora is so weird.
Where's Sam and Cora?
Not in the movie. They weren't in the first one either. Like, I love Sam and Cora, right? I wanted Sam and Cora to be in this movie. I wanted this movie when it was called Tron Ascension and was a direct follow-up to Tron Legacy. There was a movie. It was going to be called Tron Ascension. It was going to be a direct follow-up to Tron Legacy, and so many of the plot points that appeared in Tron Ares were set up in the original pitch, Tron Ascension. Tron was going to be in the movie. Sam and Cora were going to be the protagonists. Edward Dillinger Jr. Edward Dillinger Jr. was going to be the guy. He was like, so Cillian Murphy was going to be where why am I forgetting my boy's name? He's like the reason to watch this movie, and I'm forgetting his name. Evan Peters. So Evan Peters' character would, in the original pitch for this movie, would have been Cillian Murphy. It would have been Cillian Murphy's character from Legacy taking over. It would have been dope. We would have seen what Sam and Cora were up to. Tron would have been alive, and he would have been in the damn movie, right? It would have been awesome. That's not what we got. What we got was Tron Ares, and Tron Ares was pretty friggin' good, man. And Evan Peters is... I am a fan. I like Evan Peters. Evan Peters shall enter Ashkariel's heaven. Evan Peters shall enter the golden eternity whenever he so chooses. We're talking about the new Tron movie that came out, or something else entirely, because I am confused. We are talking about Tron in general. We are talking about Tron Ascension and the new movie, yes. K-pop! K-pop! Evan Peters, my beloved. Fun fact, Evan Peters is one of those dudes where I think everybody loves him for different things. Cillian Murphy's eyes are so piercing. I love Cillian Murphy so much. Anything that man is in, I will watch. And Evan Peters, to get back to Evan Peters, he's one of those actors where I swear he's kind of in everything and everyone knows him for something else. I first encountered Evan Peters as Quicksilver. That's where I first saw him. I know a lot of people first saw him in American Horror Story, right? Because I think he's in like multiple seasons of that. Then what is Tron? Wait, what are you talking about? I was like, wait, I'm confused. What are we talking about now? Like, Tron is a film franchise. Yeah, I was like, it is that is a good like, I was like, that's a good question, but I want to answer it, Kitsune. I just got to have more info. I have to have more context. Tron is a franchise, but is also a character. Yes, Tron is a franchise, but he is also a guy. Yeah, so Tron is the name of the franchise, but if that's what we're asking, if what Marmar's saying is, yeah, so Tron is the name of the series, but okay. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I didn't grow up with it. Yeah, no, that's fair. So why is Tron? But why is Tron? So Tron is the name of a security program. Programs in Tron are characters. Tron is the name of a security program who lives on this grid called the Encom grid. Tron is like a character in the first movie and in the second movie, but he's not in the third movie. Why is it called Tron? Because that's also the name of the franchise. I grew up with Star Wars and Marvel. Listen, Gen Z grew up with Peak. That's pretty impressive, you know? I am Gen... What would 15,000 years ago make me? Gen, old. Unk. I am Gen Unk. I am Gen Unk, so I watched all this shit happen. Gen Scripture. Gen Scripture is crazy. Gen Genesis? Okay, enough. Enough. Oh my Ashkariel. Gen Genesis is crazy. That Gen Momi, Gen Scripture and Gen Genesis is crazy. I am calling myself Gen Genesis from now on. I am old. Gen Prehistoric. Yeah, that's me. Gen Oneer? Oh, don't even get me started. Wait. Have I not talked about Pokemon? Hyperfixation returning. Oh my gosh. Have we talked about Pokemon yet? I think we're gonna have to talk about Pokemon. Except we can't because it's been 3 hours and I have to go. Except it's been 3 hours, I have to leave. Damn it. Hyperfixation's being mentioned left and right now. It's true. No, I know. That 3 hours flew by. Nope, it's still 2 hours in mine. The app was too good. Why would you do this to it? We will talk about Pokemon one day. I want to get perms for Pokemon. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a giant Nintendo fan. Like Nintendo and Sega. My unk is showing. Nintendo and Sega is like where that's where my heart lies. So I would love to get some perms for Nintendo and Sega games. I just got here. No, yeah, I'm sorry. Leon, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training, and thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training. Okay, so to recap very quickly, Yuki, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training. 5 hours later, channel memberships are now a thing, and you can become a member of the Marimomi Flight Training Academy where we will get you to, as time goes on, you'll grow more and more wings. I can't wait to see the Marimomis in the chat grow their little wings. Well, I didn't get much uni work done. Warped, no. Thank you for the supa, but Warped, please. Warped, no. You are being chained, my lord. I am saddened to see your wings bound like this. Fumiko, thank you for the hot dog. for the super hot dog, Fumiko. Thank you. Joe, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training Academy. I got some done. Okay, some is better than none. We will take some. Some is good. We can ride with some. Some is fine. Thank you for not calling it a weenie. I got you. Thank you for the weenie. Thank you for the weenie. Anyway, yes, channel memberships are a thing. Second thing to note, Marimomis, I have given you a challenge. If any one of the dates that we have as our meet and greets, if any one of the meet and greet times is sold out, we will do a Batsu eating 2 times spicy chicken 2 times spicy samyang noodles. I am forgetting the name of everything right now. So we will do a Batsu if any one of the times sell out. I don't know how. This to me is like, I am curious. Guys, I bought the 6th sell out that. I'm curious to see if Marimomis can pull this off, because I'm like, this is gonna be like, can the Marimomis organize themselves in such a way? I will pray for your stomach. Thank you. I will probably need it. No, wait, I got the 7th. 2 times spicy, please ready some toothpaste for spice relief. I will have bread and milk on standby, don't worry. And we will eat the whole thing. Not just a bite, the whole thing. But yeah. Anyway, that's all that said. Okay. Sora, thank you for joining Marimomi Flight Training. Thank you. Doesn't milk make spice worse? I always thought milk helped. I always have milk. Oh, Mlem is back. Mlem's catch-up. He's doing a catch-up stream. He's doing like a... Mlem just came back. Let's see Mlem. Let's get a Moss raid going for Mlem. Because we gotta go. We can't stay. As much as I would love for us to say, we gotta go. Okay. Everybody, until I see you next, go grab yourself a little slice of heaven and raise a little hell while you do so. I'm curious to see if you guys can meet this challenge. Even if you can't, just remember, I am so excited for the meet and greets. And please don't be shy. I promise I don't bite. Unless you really want me to. Lemon, thank you for becoming a member of the Marimomi Flight Training. Okay, goodbye.